Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to Take 5. It's Thursday and we've cycled on our trusty tandem, which is here, to Upton Country Park because the sun is out, although we did have a bit of rain this morning. But anyway, the sun is out and we thought, why not?
Yes, that's exactly what
Why
we thought.
not
We
do
should get out while the
Zechariah
outside in the park.
12 and 13 in the park. Unfortunately, you'll be pleased to know that the camera stops about here and you can't see my legs because I am in shorts on my bike, on the bike, on our bike. So that's the good news.
Yeah, very good news.
Yes, but we're in Zechariah and we don't know whether it's Zechariah or Zachariah. I've heard both.
I always say Zechariah.
Yeah, me too. Should we just call him Zeke?
Oh no, let's just
No,
stick
we'll
with Zechariah.
stick with Zechariah. Okay, Zechariah. Anyway, we're there. Chapters 12 and 13.
Chapters 12 and 13, yes. And really, we were sort of honed in on this title of the NIV we're looking at, which it's titled "Mourning for the One They Pierced," and really it is speaking into the time of Jesus. It talks about there'll be a spirit of grace and supplication. Of course, we're now living.
We're living in a time of grace.
In a time of grace.
That's right.
And then it talks about the one they pierced. They will mourn for him as one mourns for an only child and grieve bitterly for him as one grieves for a firstborn son. And of course, we know that will happen, that Jesus was pierced. He was the firstborn child. He was the only child. And the disciples were distraught and the women were weeping at the cross. So it's really speaking, into the time of Jesus in this chunk of Zechariah.
That's right, and we have to remember that this is a prophet speaking, so there are different times that he's looking at. Sometimes it's the near future, sometimes it's the coming of the Messiah, sometimes it's the end times even. And here Zechariah hones in on the coming of the Messiah and pictures that scene on the cross with frightening accuracy, really.
Yes.
That Jesus's hands would be pierced.
Yes,
that his
the
feet
use of
would
the
be
word
pierced.
I mean, that's exactly what happened.
And the tears and the mourning and the grieving, because they thought they'd lost him. They thought that was the end, didn't they?
Yeah.
But the great thing is that even in this prophecy, Zechariah goes on a little bit further at the start of chapter 13, because we're looking at 12 and 13 today. And he says that on that day, a fountain will be opened to the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem to cleanse them from their sin and their impurity. And again, he looks forward to the cross and he sees that there is cleansing, that we have the cross as a way to be free and cleansed from our sin, from our transgressions, from everything that is wrong, that is against God, all the impurity. And he foresees this and speaks it out. And it's a tremendous picture of hope.
Yes, of joy.
Of joy, and we're going to look a little bit more at hope tomorrow, and of the work that has been done on the cross and was going to be, because in Zechariah's time, of course, it was future, so it was going to be, but for us it's past, and we can look back on it and rejoice that our sins have been forgiven. What good news.
Amazing news.
I said it was good news that the sun was shining. We were here in Upton Country Park, but the better news is, the best news of all is that our sins are forgiven.
Yes.
And that's what Zechariah is talking about. So it's something to rejoice in today. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, let's rejoice in the fact that our sins are forgiven, our impurity is cleansed because of the one that was pierced for us. What good news. Enjoy that today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.